Hello friends, welcome to my channel Novatech Videos, and in this video demonstration we will see how we can generate RDS certificate, remote desktop RDP certificate through certificate authority using a template, and that will be the SSL certificate. So that can be trusted while we are doing the RDP of any of the servers, and this one we will use for entire infra. And if you want to configure it for domain controllers or servers or workstations, so you can use it. So before we proceed, let us understand why we need the RDP certificate uh, required. So let me show you something. I have this computer, and I have one more computer, and from here I would RDP my another domain controller. So let me do it. mstsc and dc-1. This is the host name. You can use the IP address also, and here I will give the password. Okay. Okay, so this is not allowed, so I'll use another account. So let me do administrator, and so this is the certificate warning which we are getting, that the certificate is not from a trusted certificate authority. So this is something we want to mitigate, and if we have the vulnerabilities also available through NASA's, scanned by NASA's or any other tool, they also say the certificate is not trusted by any certificate authority. So let's go ahead and configure it. And before that, as a prerequisite, you should have the certificate authority. We should be ready to issue the certificate for RDP, and there we will use certificate templates, and using those template we will issue the certificate, SSL certificate, to the RDP servers. So this is domain controller, and on the same server I have installed the CA role, and as you can see, this is the CA certificate authority. If you don't know how to configure the certificate authority, you can take help from my previous videos. So to begin with, we have to go to the certificate templates, and here we will use the computer templates, this one. And for that we have to go to right click certificate templates and manage. And here we have to look for the computer, this one, template, and we will duplicate, right click and duplicate template, and this one we will the setting we will leave it as is, and in the general we have to give any name, logical name to it for the template. So I am going to give RDP authentication, RDP AUTHE authentication, and it will be valid for 2 year, 3 year. If you want, you can select it, and here you can use renewal period. So what will be the renewal period for that? 6 week. This is fine with me, but if you want to make any changes, that should be okay. And you have to click on certificate, publish certificate in Active Directory also. So I am going to apply this, and now we have to go to the extensions, and from here select the application policies and edit it, and here we will add one more application policy. So let's click on add and remote desktop, new, and we'll give a logical name, remote desktop authentication. And the object identifier, we have to change it. It's there already in the Microsoft Sites database. So for remote desktop authentication, this is the object identifier, and you can check it in the description sections also if you are not sure. So let's click OK. And now we have to select the newly created application policies. This one we have recently created. Let's click on that and just OK and apply. And now we have to modify one more setting in the security so that it can be enrolled. So domain computers, this is already there, enroll, and we would like to secure our domain controllers also. So let me add the domain controller here. Okay, and enroll. TP. So this is the template, and we will issue this template on certificate authority. So we will close this certificate wizard, and here on certificate templates, just right click and new and certificate template to issue, and this will give the list of all templates which are available, but we have to select only our template which we created, and in our case that is RDP authentication. So you can see here the intended purpose, that is server authentication. And once you select, then click on OK. So the the template is ready to issue. Now we have to configure the group policy to use that. So open the group policy. And from here, if you want to put on domain controller, you can apply this policy to the domain controller, or if you want to use for the servers, then you have to configure it for the server OU wherever the servers are residing. But this is my test infra, so I will go ahead and create the policy on domain itself. I will just right click and create a new policy. Give it a logical name, RDP authentication. Okay, so that easily we can identify, or you can give as per your standard policy. Okay, now we have to edit the newly created policy. So let's edit the policy. Right click and edit to configure the settings. So policy is edited. We have to expand the policies under computer configuration. And then administrative template, and then we have to expand Windows component. Let me maximize so that you can see the correct path, and then here we have to look for remote desktop services and remote desktop session host, and then here security. So this is the path. Let me make it standard. So we have to configure the template. Just double click on that, and here enable this, and here we have to give the same name what we have in the template. So let's go ahead and check it, and this is the name, RDP authentication, and I'll use the same exact name, RDP hyphen authentication. If there is any spelling mistake or something is there, it will not recognize from the certificate authority. So just apply, okay. And again we have to configure one more setting over here. So what kind of connections we want to be established, so that is RDP or SSL. So we will select the SSL because we have generated SSL certificate from the certificate authority. Just apply, then okay. And now we have to update the group policy. So let me update from the server side so that it can come into the effect quickly. GP update /force. And now I have the client machine also, one of the client machine. Let me do it here also, GP update. So in the certificate authority, we can see one of the certificate is issued, and here also we can see the certificate is there. And now let's try to take RDP, and this one also I have enabled enroll. So I will do the RDP for this server, and this is DC1. Have the password, and if all the certificates are in place, then I can RDP directly. You can see I RDP'd, and this time I am not prompted for this. Let's verify the certificate. Identity of the remote computer was verified by using Kerberos. And if you don't have auto enrollment and all the certificates are not there except RDP, again you will be prompted, but this time you will not get the RDP certificate issue. So that's it in this video, and if you are liking my video, please comment, share or subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.